And now, I mentioned the startup from Lagos, Nigeria. It's a great honor to be able to introduce you to Shion Owolabi, thank you, from PaidTrends, Nigeria. Go for it, my friend.
Hi, everyone. My name is Shion from PaidTrends. I'm the co-founder of PaidTrends Nigeria, from Lagos, Nigeria. So consistently, millions of impressions are generated daily on social media. We all know that. We're in similar backgrounds. To make it simpler, in 24 hours, there are over 500 million tweets posted by people, by brands. And then we know the biggest results. This results in noise, and now brands are finding it harder and harder to cut through the clutter to be able to push out their communications, and more importantly, to drive engagement on different social media platforms for their media. And this could be brought about by a couple of reasons, but here's one. Now, this is a brand. This is a verified brand, probably thousands of followers. This is a sponsored post. It's a bit transactional. It's not very natural. But on the flip side, this is from maybe somebody I follow, for example. The language is tweaked a bit, same call to action, but there's a higher probability that I'm going to engage with this content over some generic salesy content from brands. Now, brands already know this, but the next question they ask is, how do we do this at scale? Now, that's what PaidTrends was built. PaidTrends was built through our experience at building one of the most disruptive digital agencies in Africa, helping brands leverage the power of micro-influencers to be able to get their message across. So how it works is simple. So micro-influencers, which are you and me with maybe 500 followers on Twitter, or 1,000 friends on Facebook, or 300 on Instagram. We sign up to the platform. We tick what our interests are, and over the life cycle of each particular customer, we understand what they are passionate about based on what they talk about, based on what they engage with. We help build a more psychographic profile of each influencer on this platform. Now, so on the left side is a regular ad, and then on the right side is an Instagram. It's a PaidTrends ad, which comes off as it's a regular post as well. There's a bigger probability you're going to engage with this content. Now, brands, on the other hand, all they need to do is simple. Compose your ad. You select the influencer network or the category you want to get across to, and you schedule it, and then you moderate content. You provide your creatives, your call to actions, your hashtags, and the platform does the rest. Now, the platform is pretty simple. So from Pandy, that has just over 400 followers, to Kiana, that has over 35,000 followers, these people are registered on the platform and are available to brands to use, and in turn reward them for using to post contents. Now, across the three major visual social networks, we have over 250 million total reach, basically cumulative influencer reach. And also, for brands that already have their sales funnel, they already have their social media following, we help brands establish a private micro-influencer network to be able to engage the people that are currently on their digital platforms or their digital properties, and help them, enable them to be micro-influencers for the platform. The promise is pretty simple: 90% higher engagement for 10% of the cost, which has been over and over again. For example, for what we did for Knorr, which is a Unilever brand, for Knorr's Christmas campaign last year, we were able to drive over 1 million impressions in one day, and then 10 times the amount of regular engagements you would have taken for 10% of the cost as well. So we've also done work for brands both on the global and local scale. Like I said earlier, this particular solution was built out of the need that we saw ourselves. So we like to think we have a lot of insights into the marketing sector, especially in emerging markets. So if you want to know more about how exactly the emerging markets work, or how the African market works, or if you want to try out how PaidTrends work, or if you just want to have a conversation about the future of micro-influencer marketing, we'll be welcome to have you. Thank you very much for your time.